Hello everybody and welcome back to the Miser's Guide to Evony. In this building spotlight video we will be taking a look at the mine. It is another one of the resource tiles in your city that produces a specific type of resource, and that resource is the ore. Alright, so we're going to look at what the mine does. We're going to talk about resource collection very quickly, and then we're going to look at the base output of a mine, and finally the idea of capacity. It's very much the same as the other resource tile videos, but I will give you a quick look at pretty much everything there has to do with mine and ore. Alright, so let's get started. The mine produces ore. And just like all the other buildings, the more you level up this building, the more ore it produces. If I look at more information, you can see that my amount per hour, that's this column right here, it does increase to 32,900. That's less than some of the other resources. And so this building does produce less overall resources than something like the farm, which can get, like, what did I find? 48,500 is the base amount for a 35 farm, as compared to 32,900. So it's about 10,000 less, roughly, which is quite a bit when you think about it over the long term. But do keep in mind that the farm amount is inflated over some of the other ones because farm also does have an upkeep. Well, not farm, food has an upkeep. So the amount produced in a mine is a little bit less to compensate for that. What else can I say? So it's the same thing. Monarch gear is one way that you can increase. So I have the fire crystal here, and that it has a percentage increase of the production of my mine. I can also increase my production through research. So the research that I'm looking for, let's see, masonry. Nope, that's not it. That's mining is what I want. Increases the hourly production for city mines. This one is gathering. Not the one I'm looking for. Furnace increases the speed of gathering ore. No, that's gathering ore. What am I talking about? I'm looking at advanced mining. Here we go. Increases the production in each mine. And there should be one more. Super mining. Here we go. Super mining. Another 100% available there. You can also have a wall general that does increase the production. So in this case, I have Shajar on my wall, who increases another 100% to all resource types. So I've talked about those three, and there's also the ability to put on a speed up. I don't like to do it from the actual tile there. I like to go in my city, and here is where I would put on my city buffs. So I'll put a speed up buff here. Let me put my sawmill as well, stone production, and ore. So for ore, you'll see that I have a 24-hour mine speed up and an 8-hour mine speed up. So this one increases by 100% and this one increases by 200%, but there is a difference in the amount of time that they last. This lasts for 24 hours and it does less, and this lasts for 8 hours and it does more. I'm going to put the 24 because it's sleepy time for me just about. But I do want to tell you how to get to the to have some of these 8-hour ones in case you are active throughout the day and you want to be refreshing those for extra resource production. You would find under speedups, you would go down and look for the 24-hour speedups that you have. You could click compose and compose some of these. And my primary source for getting these 24-hour speedups is actually in the market here, in the black market. When I do my daily activity here, I like to just look for, there you go. Here's 5 right here for a little bit of resources. And let me get my last one done. I'll just buy this, whatever. Oh, here's a crystal. Okay. So that's where I get some of that stuff there. Okay. That's increasing the production and collection. Collection is the same as every other one. When there are resources ready to collect, you can click the bubble. Yeah, you can click the bubble that appears right above each of these resource tiles. You could do it individually if you wanted, but the easiest way is just to click the warehouse. It collects all of them, including some gold from your subordinate cities. So I would recommend doing it that way. Remember that uncollected resources, ones that you don't collect here, are capturable by enemies if you are unbubbled. So even if you have no troops and you're just, collecting because you're growing, you don't really need to bubble so much, then you still could lose those resources that are uncollected. So make sure you are collected and that they are underneath the protected amount if you are going that route. Base output. The concept of base output is just an amount that increases as you level up your mine. So as you level up your mine, you're going to produce a certain amount per building. And this is the unchanged basic amount that goes with the actual mine. That amount can be modified and you can get an increased production amount, that's the green text here, through all those production buffs that I showed you earlier. All right, so you definitely do want to level up your resource tile as much as you possibly can, because increasing that base amount increases the overall amount, since you have all those multipliers that are affecting or are affected by the base amount. All right, and the last thing I'll talk about again is capacity. So the capacity of any resource tile is 12 hours. It can do 12 hours worth of capacity. It is not this amount here. It's very misleading. It says you can only hold 400,000 resources at level 35. That is not true at all. That is if you were only doing base amount and you didn't have any increases at all. The way that it actually works is it calculates how much time has passed since the last time you collected. Has it been more than 12 hours? And if it's been more than 12 hours, it stops producing. So just make sure that you are collecting your resources at least once every 12 hours so that they are doing something. All right. That's about it. I do want to, as usual, say a thank you to all the supporters for the Miser's Guide to Evony, especially the channel members. I'm very grateful to have you guys, and it does help me get this channel moving and to produce these videos for the Evony world. So thank you very much for being a member. And if you're interested in being a member and you're not yet, then you can click the join button that should appear pretty close to the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.